What's going on, guys? Poopies here. We're going to be reacting to a video called What SpongeBob and Patrick Really Said in Sailor Mouth. Let's get into it.
Krabs is,
Well, this is inappropriate, but what did these guys really say behind the dolphin noises? Let's talk about this episode. When SpongeBob is a character that exists, it's only natural for some people to get mad at him. Over the show's run, there's been a select few episodes that have received more attention than usual, and in a negative light too. That's where we arrive at Sailor Mouth, a Season 2 storyline when the quality was at its absolute best. Of course, it goes down as one of the more memorable episodes for fans, and people quote it to this very day, but I'm sure parents were very disappointed. After SpongeBob takes out the trash from the Krusty Krab, he comes across a strange word on a dumpster. Patrick reveals it's a sentence enhancer, also known as just a swear word, and then a dumpster.
Hey, is that ghost nut on the trash can?
Patrick reveals it's a sentence enhancer, also known as just a swear word, and then they both start practicing. At the same time, Mr. Krabs is trying to teach them a lesson that there are some words you genuinely shouldn't say to people. This episode was a wild ride, but here's the thing. The characters couldn't actually say curse words. After each and every one is some kind of underwater themed noise, with most of them being a simple dolphin. Even though the words weren't directly heard by audiences, you could still put the pieces together and figure out what was being said. I think we should go over some behind the scenes. How did this episode even come about? Why did Nick accept it? And what were SpongeBob and Patrick really saying when their lines were being recorded? Well, the entire episode idea was based on reality thanks to a crew member's childhood. Creative director Derek Dryman got in trouble for dropping the F-bomb in front of his mom, which single-handedly spawned the idea for Sailor Mouth. But with the concept in place, how did they convince Nick to allow the storyline? I mean, SpongeBob's a show for kids, and you really can't teach them that swears are good. According to series creator Steven Hillenburg, he pitched the idea that SpongeBob and Patrick learn a swear word. Everyone said no, he wasn't allowed to use a bleep, so instead he went with a dolphin sound, which I guess Nick was okay with. Not everything they wanted made it into the final version though. In the Season 2 DVD commentary, we learned that there was originally a scene for SpongeBob to say, "Go yourself," and then Patrick following up with, "You too," during the Eels and Descalators game. They weren't allowed to do this because it was crossing over the line that Nick had set. But luckily for us, the episode wasn't meant to teach kids how great curse words are to use. In fact, the complete opposite. By revealing a worthwhile message to younger audiences about these swears that shouldn't be said to anyone, it made for an interesting premise that was actually allowed to air on TV. And now, we get to the biggest question of the day. What were these guys actually saying? At a convention in 2016, Tom Kenny shared an interesting story.
Sailor Mouth? You know what? When we recorded that, that's the one where SpongeBob and Patrick learn a word that's written on the back of the wall. So we were supposed to be recording that, and, swearing without really swearing is hard, because they would just say ad-lib, almost swearing. SpongeBob and Patrick ad-lib, fake swearing. And then we were like, this is too hard. Could we just really, really cuss, and then you guys just bleep out later? And Clancy Brown, Mr. Krabs, like, I'm all for that. Listen to the four-eyed go. He makes sense. So that's what we did. So listening to Patrick and Squidward and Mr. Krabs really drop those bombs. Maybe the funniest thing in the world, and also something you will never be allowed to hear ever. Nickelodeon has that buried deep in a pit in the middle of the earth somewhere.
Wait a second, they actually swore during the episode? It does seem like it. In a 2017 Comic-Con interview, Squidward's voice actor said that Mr. Krabs really was cursing at the end of the episode. If this is all true, then that would be incredible. But it's not like Nick is ever gonna release the uncensored version. If you're interested in watching that, there have been a ton of fan recreations of what they said during the episode. Remember that these are all fake, but at the very least, it gives us a good idea of how things really went. Sailor Mouth may be more than a few years old by now, but people still love talking about it because, let's be real, it was a legendary episode. I have a feeling this won't be forgotten anytime soon. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Well, that was the end of the video, guys. Catch you in the next one.